Alright, my loves, let's go ahead and get started. Today you're going to be learning about your transfers, different ways of doing transfers. Okay? So, first of all, let's confirm that you have everything that you need to get started. I'm going to make a quick announcement and then we're going to start. You are going to need today your little container that has the little storage boxes. I'm going to give you 2 transfer sheets that you can put in there. Okay. If you don't have that, you can get a little zip baggie. I already gave you the long nail tip that we're going to be using. You have a napkin, you have a mat, you have your palette, you have your silicone finger that we're going to be using today. If you don't have your silicone finger, you can use your this finger, your click finger, and all you gotta do is put sticky on it, a sticky tack that I'll come by and give you, and you stick the nail on top of that finger. That works fine. You have your light that should already have your batteries on them. You have a clear gel. Hopefully you'll share with your neighbor, and there may be one per table. You want the clear gel, the silver or the gold container. Last class period we found out a lot of them were already empty, so we threw some of them out. It's old technology because you need a sticky inhibition layer for it. You also grab from the purple basket, it's either this one, I always say it incorrectly so I always have to read it, Nail Art Foil Glue. It's this one or the one that has a black lid on top of it. One per table. Either this one or the one with the black lid, same thing, just different brand. You have the silicone brush that has the wedge to push down. If you haven't already transferred your tweezers over from your freshman kit, you can use the pusher to pick up your transfer. If you have your tweezers, even better, use your tweezers. And you have your scissors. Scissors are to cut out. There should be the other curved scissors in your aesthetics kit. If you want to bring that over, that's fine too. That one's fine, it'll work, yeah. If you're going to work out of your alcohol and you're going to work out of your dish, just be careful because if it starts to get dirty, you got to wipe it down, okay? If you rather work out of your damping dish, then you can do that, but you do also need your stamper today. Cool? Cool. Who doesn't have their finger that needs sticky tack? Anyone else? Okay. Put this on your finger and it will stay on there. Okay. I'm going to say the same thing I told the last 2 class periods. I'm going to say the same thing I told them to you. I'm not saying you did it, you're the one. I'm not saying that. Just general announcement. So, and I'm saying on the recording so that the students that are absent, when they watch the recording, they also hear the same thing, so we're all on the same page, okay? So, today I was picking up the ink polishes that we used yesterday. I put out 20, I found 18, so we're missing 2. No one has checked anything out, so if you want to borrow something, please check it out. We have this little sheet, this little notebook. I've already got some people check some stuff out, but you fill it out, you write down what you took, you borrow it. When you're done, just bring it back, and then I erase your name, and that's it. Okay? So, few things. When you see something you want to practice at home, you can check it out. Just say, hey, miss, can you borrowed some stuff yesterday? Hey, can I borrow? Yes, of course you can. Please take home and practice. That's the point of why you're here for the 4 years, right? Is to get better at this craft. All you gotta do is ask, and then we just gotta write it down, and that's it. Okay. If you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, miss, I love this. I want one. I don't have the money for it. Can I have it? If it's not belong to the school, if it doesn't belong to the school, and if I have extra of my personal, I'll give it to you. That's fine. I don't mind. Okay. If you just take things, one, like the whole class is gonna get it, like the whole 10th grade class is gonna get it, or get in trouble for it. If you take something I don't have it to teach with today, or the next day, or the next time in the next class, The particular colors that were missing, I wanted to do the background for this, but I couldn't because the colors were missing, so it would take too long, so I had to change my lesson a little bit. And I don't want you to have to sleep with that, put your head on your pillow with that, oh, I stole something from a nail polish from school. Like, that's, why would you want to do that to yourself? So don't carry that guilt with you. So I've done it before, and I've been called all kinds of colorful names, and I don't care because I get paid at the end of the day regardless if you are here and learn and don't, okay? So what I've done in the past, because it was bad, the theft was a little bad, so at the beginning of the school year, I stopped teaching, and students came in, we started at the front of the book, and every day they had book work to the end of the school year, and they hated me, and they hated the class. It wasn't my fault. If you do this, if you steal at work, you're out, you're gone, right? So same. We had a student that left their lamp here, their little light, this last week, and the batteries were gone out of the lamp. If you need batteries, just ask me. Hey, you need batteries? I'll give you batteries. Just ask me. But don't just take it because you're just going to be a thief, okay? Don't take stuff that doesn't belong to you because you wouldn't want someone to take your stuff, right? So it's already been happening. It's only week 2 of us doing stuff, and there's only going to be so many more weeks and so much little things. I don't want to have to do theory every day because you're going to hate it. But I promise I'll do it, okay? My class, your decision. You tell me how you want me to run your class. Cool? Okay, I said that's first and second period exactly the way I said it, and just to make sure we're all on the same page and that we've all heard it. Again, if you want to borrow something, just ask. And if you don't have it at home, to him is, I don't have it, can you help? And I will, okay? You just got to say something. If you don't tell me, I don't know, I can't help. All right, tomorrow, your task tomorrow when you come in is that you are going to have a mini competition tomorrow, okay? It is Barbie themed. You are going to get a pre-made, store-bought, pre-made transfer. You're not going to get to pick. I'm just going to give it to you. You're going to sit down. You're going to create one nail. And you're going to transfer this on to the nail. You can decorate however you want using any of the techniques that we've learned thus far. I'll have some pink stuff out. But just to see kind of what you've learned, what you've picked up thus far in class. Okay? You only have until the 9:40 bell rings to make it fair for first and second period, that you don't get that extra time of 20 minutes, okay? As soon as you come in, get started, I'll have your little stickers. I'll give you the nail tip, it's a little nail swatch that we have, the pointed stiletto ones. You're going to do your design and then put your name on it, class period, turn in, and then that's done. Then you have free reboot time, okay? So tomorrow, Barbie theme. I'll have pink stuff, pink polishes out and stuff, but if you have pink at home, you can bring it. Pink gels and stuff, or polishes. All right, today we are going to be, let's confirm that you have everything on your tabletop. Did we do that already? We did, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know what my throat has been doing recently. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we are going to create, here I got a little skeleton guy. We are going to create a transfer. But let's say that you're not really good at drawing and copying, doing this situation. It's okay. Buy them. Buy them pre-made. These are more expensive, okay? So you can buy the sheets and you can make them. Pre-make them, and then you can apply them to your client's nails, okay? So this is a nail foil transfer sheet. They come in a variety of designs. This is the Prada, Dior, Gucci, the fancy ones. We also have galaxy, animals, all kinds of different themes. We also have seasonal ones, themed ones, okay? So they can come in a little tube on their own. Let's say that you bought this one here. It's a Christmas one. It comes in a little roll. Or you can buy the package. This is a Halloween package. Okay, so either way is fine. You can buy this package, this container box. I'll put it this way. You can go to the Dollar Tree and buy these for $1, and then all your little stuff fits in here. Okay, that's just your choice. You can also go to the Dollar Tree and in the children's section where they have the car toys, they have these boxes, containers, and this goes in the middle, but my polishes were too big. But you can also put them in here, and these are just $1, and they fit everything just perfect. So Dollar Tree is a great spot where you can find little containers. Let's take a look at your container for today. In here, go ahead and open up and take one of your little container bits out. Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 little square sheets, and you're gonna fill 2 of your little squares. So as I give you things throughout the school year, the leftovers, don't throw them away because they're still good. Put them in your little squares so that you have them at a later time. For example, if you want tomorrow's, because Halloween's coming up, I'm trying to teach you about, how to market yourself in time and in advance and stuff. If you wanted your Barbie theme to be Halloween-ish, then you can use these leftover foil transfer sheets tomorrow. We're gonna do one that's a Louis Vuitton, where is it? Transfer sheet. So we're gonna do this one today. Okay, so if you wanted a Barbie to be bougie, then you can do that one. Okay, just whatever you've learned and done in class, you're more than welcome to use. So keep that to the side because you're gonna fill up in just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is here we're going to add a little sticker design, and then we're gonna fully cover a nail tip, or if you rather spot cover, you can do that as well. Okay. All right, so let's talk really quick about the silicone fingers. This is your professional school kits. Okay, they're silicone fingers. They belong in your kit, and that's all they need to be used for. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. The silicone finger does not have a metal rod down the middle, okay? So if you were to start bending it or you were to grab it wrong, it will bend, and then when you take your pictures, because it looks like a real finger in the pictures, the finger looks funny because it's all bent. So try your hardest not to bend your finger. Try your hardest. It's going to be hard. Eventually, you're just going to buy a new one because they all get distorted, but try your hardest. Let's go ahead and take our nail tip. Where did my nail tip go? Go ahead and take your nail tip, and what you're going to do now, this is a really long nail tip. Now, the short nail tips do not look good because they don't fit well because they're too short. The nail bed for this one is too long, so the long nail tips are best. So go ahead and take your nail tip, and what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze it in there. Don't push it in too far. It should go to the first knuckle, and if you kind of bend it, you can see it pop out here. And then you're going to pull the side walls out and over so it looks more realistic. Put it straight, make it look like it's lined up. Now, if you don't have your silicone finger, take your sticky tack and you're going to kind of roll it up. And with your sticky tack and rolling it up, you're going to place your sticky tack over the whatever finger you have, and you're going to put your nail tip on top. You can also, if you don't have a finger, you can put it on your natural nail and stick the nail to the natural finger. Thank you. And then you can work it that way as well. Oh, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to not polish the nail. Now, usually you want some kind of foundation so your design looks and stands out, looks nice. I did that first period, but we super ran out of time and it didn't work out. So I'm not really worried about teaching you how to polish at the moment. I'm just worried about teaching you how to use the technique. So we're just going to skip that bit. We're not going to polish the nail. We're just going to put over the clear nail, okay? All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a before picture of your finger. Okay, so you have that before. You should always have your phone out, not necessarily using it, but have your phone out so you can take all your pictures. And take a picture of your before. That way you can have a picture of your during and your after. And what we're going to do for this particular bit, let's start with, what should we start with first? Let me pick a really cute one for you. Let's do, this one's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to come by and I'm going to give you a strip. And the strip does have quite a bit, so this does last you a good amount of clients, okay? So I'm going to cut you a strip, you're gonna keep it. So I don't want it back, okay? Here. If you don't celebrate Halloween, let me know so I can give you kind of maybe a different design. And that way you can participate today. And then don't be shy to tell me, hey miss, I need something different. Take a look. Take a look at your design sheet. Take a look at your design sheet, and then you get to decide which one design you're going to work with today. Which one do you want? You're going to be bougie, you're going to get the product, okay. Alright, your client's going to be the one to pick what design they want. Today you're picking it. You got it? Know what you want? Okay. Take a look at your nail transfer foil. There is a shiny side, and when you flip it around, the back of the sticker, it's dull. Dull side up, shiny side down when you're doing it this way. So we're going to take our little sticker sheet, and we're going to put shiny side down, so my sticker I'm looking at, it's backwards. It's dull. It's not shiny. If you put it on your silicone mat, it sticks better than if I put it on my, well, this one's not rounded because you roll it up. Sometimes the edges kind of roll up this way, but if you put it on your silicone mat, it sticks because it's silicone, and it lays down better for you. Now, with this product, and for those of you, because we threw some away, so if you need to borrow, I'll come by and give you this one. Budget opens tomorrow, so I'll be able to place my orders tomorrow that are ready. So we're gonna get new products soon. But if you need it, we'll come get it to you in a second. You must have, anytime you're doing transfers, you need sticky inhibition layer. If you don't have the sticky layer, it's not gonna work. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is, okay, you want the one, the one that you're gonna. I'm gonna do the. So it's hard to pick. I'm gonna do the pumpkin. And I'm going to take my product, sticky inhibition layer, clear, whether it's base or top coat, does not matter. And I'm going to wipe off. And then I'm going to do the monster. I'm going to come by and I'm going to go over only the top of the design that I want to put on the nail. Only the top of the design I want to put on the nail. I don't want to put a lot of product, but I don't want a thin coat of product, because if I do a thin coat of product, then I'm not going to be able to peel it off. Who needs clear? Yeah, okay, you start here and you just pass it down that way. Do I have another? Let me see if I have another. I have another one. Who needs clear? I'll start here and bring it over. There's this one that 5 minutes ago we just started. We should be finished by then. Okay, so once you do use the gel, if you can let someone at another table borrow it because we don't have enough for everybody, you just need a clear coat of gel. And then you're going to cure it. Hover over it, cure it. You're going to cure it for a minute. So if you take a look at that clock, those clocks are the best ones to have. Then you can keep track of how long a minute is. We're all going to kind of be at a different spot. Desiree, if you need it right there, look. Okay. Anyone else need gel? There's one on Heavenly's table if you need any. okay? I wasn't paying attention if it was, we'll do 30 more seconds. So a quick minute, okay? Now remember, you need to make a little hood with your little cave with your light. Don't be staring at the light. You don't want the light rays to get into your eyeballs, mess with your eyeballs. Once you cure that, there's different people will tell you different ways. This is just the way I do them. Okay. Okay, so once you do that, once you cure it, few things. If you start to peel it, and it's like gooey, then you need to cure more because your gel requires more cure time. If you start to peel it and you can't peel it, like you can't even get in there, the layer of gel is too thin, so you need to put another layer of gel and cure it again because it's too thin of a sticker, it's gonna rip, okay? So after you've cured it, okay, then tweezers or your pusher, or you can just peel it with your fingers. But like if you do this, it should like not bend. It should be straight. So if you try to do this and your design bends, it's not cured all. It's not cured right. So you need to cure it more. So if you go like that and it bends and it's not hard, you can cure more. If you do bend it hard, obviously it's gonna break. But just FYI. So I'm gonna take my pusher and I'm gonna come in and on the outer edges, outer perimeter of my little design, I'm gonna sweep sideways, and I'm gonna peel off my little monster, my little design, whatever I chose. Now, when I'm putting my gel on my design, I have to stay only on my design. If I put my gel on another design somewhere else, then it's not gonna work, because then I'm gonna peel the other sticker design around it. Now, once I peel my little monster, I'm gonna put my little monster right here. Once I peel my little monster, if the outer perimeter of my little monster, like there's too much gel or like squiggly, it's gross, or it's too thick, then I use my scissors with my tweezers. I hold my little design and I can cut my design. I can cut my shape around. Yes. So once you cure it and there's too much gel, you can cut it, okay? If you accidentally picked up another design from another surrounding design, just cut it. That's what the scissors are for. Once you have done that, now remember, you may have the bottom should be sticky because you have old technology sticky inhibition layer, okay? Use your tweezers. You're gonna pick up, if you don't have your tweezers, use your little pusher. If you don't have your pusher, use your fingers. We don't use our fingers because we don't want our fingerprints on them. Okay? So I'm gonna place my little monster on here. And I'm gonna use my silicone brush. If you don't have that, your finger, and I'm gonna apply. Now I'm gonna tell you a few things about this part. You picked up a transfer, you made a transfer on a flat surface, and you're wanting to put it on a curved surface. This can take a minute to curve it out. So if these transfers work, but they don't work the absolute best, they give you more trouble if your nail is curved from side to side. If you have more flat nails, they work better. You don't struggle with it as much. It still works, just you have extra steps. So if you have the sticky inhibition layer on the bottom part of the sticker, it should stick decently well on the nail tip. It should stick. If it doesn't, here are some options. You can polish the nail with a colored polish, gel polish, or a clear coat of gel that has a sticky inhibition layer, because after you cure it, it'll be sticky. Because it's sticky, then the sticker will stick, and then you can push it down. It's an option. You can put a teeny tiny drop of glue, teeny tiny, spread it around the area you're gonna put the sticker down, and you can push it down and hold it, and it'll stick. Drop a little bead of gel, UV gel, Spread around a little bit where you're going to put the sticker down and then cure it, and as you're pushing it down, it just depends on what you're using. We don't have anything on the nail. So what our goal is, we're going to try to get this sticker stuck on the nail. So I'm going to use a little bit of, and I don't have the sticky inhibition layer on my thing very much. So I'm going to use a little bit of my gel. Take a little bit of my gel, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to place it where I'm going to lay my sticker down. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I'm going to close my container. I'm going to pick up my sticker. I'm going to place it down. Let's say you don't have tweezers or your pusher. You can use your fingers. You can make it happen. And I'm going to push down with my finger as I cure it. And as I'm pushing down with my finger curing it, then I'm going to move a finger at a time and push it down a little bit more. With a handheld light, it's hard because you have to hold the light, so you have one less hand to work with. When you have a different kind of light, you can use both hands. So as you're doing that, I'm moving one finger so I can cure it, so it'll push down. Moving my other finger, cure it so I can push down. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take my silicone tool and I'm going to tap and push down. And then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. The point is, stick the sticker that you created on the nail. There are many ways to do it. There are different tools you can use. There's different products you can use. It just depends on what you're going to use. Okay, after you cure for 30 seconds, you're done. It's on there. Okay? So you got your little monster, your little whatever design, your sticker, your flower, your whichever, and it's on the nail. Now, if you were to leave it like this, you can wash your hands, it's going to peel right off. So you encapsulate it. You either encapsulate it with acrylic, you can put polygel over it, you can put dip powder over it, you can put clear coat of nail polish lacquer, you can put gel over it, you can there's different options, okay? But you don't want to just put the sticker on because it's going to come off when you wash your hands. Because water does that. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's how you do that. That is how you take these transfer sheets and one design at a time, put it on here. Now, client comes in and you're doing this and for whatever reason it's not working, you get, oh, I forgot to show you. Take a damping dish that's empty. When you put your finger down, sometimes it doesn't stay upright, it will turn, and when it turns, your nail can get messed up, so you take an empty damping dish, and you put your finger in there, and it stays up. Some expensive ones, they have a little suction at the bottom, or this is flat, not this one, this is the cheapest one I could find, and it will stand upright. But I like to just put it in a damping dish so that my finger doesn't move, okay? So just a tip. Let's say your client calls and says, you know what, I want a Barbie design. And she sends you a picture and it's really intricate and you're going to charge her $300 for your set of nails, which people do that, okay? But you don't want or can't or don't feel comfortable holding the client's finger like this close to your face and painting, right? Which you shouldn't hold them like that, but sometimes.
9:30, ADA attendance reminder.
These are purchased. These are printed and made and purchased. Okay? You can put these on your clients. I would pre-cut them, put them on a wax paper in a zip baggie or a little box, pull my little box out and say that you made them. Okay? Don't tell them that this is a sticker you bought from the store. I know that's not truthful, but just don't give yourself away. People have secrets in the nail industries as well, right? The way they do things. If you can't find these or you don't like these, you can make your own. So you can make a bunch of these, like my little guy here. I got a little skeleton here. Okay? I can make a bunch of these, put them on a wax piece of paper, put them in a little bag in a little box, and whenever my client comes in, I just have to say, oh, look, I pre-made these, and so I'm going to go ahead and take them out and put them on the nail. They don't have to know that I took them from here. Okay? and then you put them on the nail. Obviously, when you hand paint something, it's custom, it takes longer, so you really can charge expensive for it. But clients will know if you printed it or if you drew it, like you can tell. So just don't charge too much if you're doing it this way, if you're doing the cheat way, okay? So you can pre-make your transfers. Even if you're gonna use this technique, you can pre-make them. Peel them, put them in a little container box, like maybe you have something like this. When you're done with your nail tip boxes, and you can store your transfers in here, okay? And then they can pick from there, or you can just select it from there. You can even put them in these thingies. As long as they don't have gel on them, they won't stick to each other. Okay, next. Now we're gonna work with our, I always say it wrong, our nail art foil glue, okay? Now with our silicone finger, you probably noticed already, everything sticks to it because it's silicone, just like your mat. So just rinse it in water, dry it, let it air dry, and then it'll all the stuff will come off. So we're gonna use this foil glue. Let me tell you the truth. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I think this is just this. It's just clear gel. Because it is a clear product that has a sticky inhibition layer after you are done curing it. That's all it is. But they just charge you extra. They charge you like an extra 20, okay, depending on the brand. You either have this one, or you have the one with the black lid that says foil glue or something like that. I'm going to be honest, this one I've had since before COVID. So this is old product, so it may work okay, may not work. I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay. They're too full for me to toss them. So what we're going to do a French tip on this, or if you put your design at the bottom, you can do it on the top. Does not matter. We're going to transfer the Louis Vuitton, the decal design onto it. I'm going to go ahead and take your gel. There should be one per table. Swirl the stem. Wipe one side. You don't want to have a lot or too much product. And I'm only going to do half of the nail, so I'm going to paint half of the nail. Try to get as straight of a line as I can. And I'm only putting the gel on one half of the nail, the bottom side of the nail, okay? I'm going to close it. This one smells. You can tell it's old because it smells a certain way. And then I'm going to cure it. And when I cure it, I'm going to cure for 1 minute. And as I'm curing, okay, as you're curing, I'm going to come by and I'm going to give you a strip of this transfer tape, okay? Strip of this transfer tape. So, come back and finish curing. I'm going to come by. I'm going to give you one of these. When you're done with these, you're going to fold them and put them in your little container, your storage container. Okay, the papers are somewhat sticky. They kind of have like that, I don't know what you say, static, sort of, so then they'll get stuck to your fingers and whatnot. They'll get stuck to each other. Alright, so after you're done curing, what you're going to do is you're going to find the shiny side. Now it's going to be harder on this one because the LVs on the back are not as dull as your little Halloween sheet was. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to use the one I used last class period. So in my little box, I have my little design here, okay? You're going to look at it and when the light reflects it, it's the shiny side and the dull side, but then the LV is backwards, so that's how you know it's the down. So I'm going to go ahead and take my sheet, and where I put my gel, I'm going to place over. It's going to stick because it's got the sticky inhibition layer. I'm going to hold my nail. I'm going to take my silicone tool, and I'm going to start on one side and work my way to the other side, and I'm going to push down, trying to get my design to stick onto my sticky inhibition layer. Make sure I get the side corner edges really good. Understand that you have a flat sticker sheet and you're trying to transfer it on to a curved surface. So you're gonna put the sticker down with shiny side up and the dull side down. So when you look at it, the LV should be correct because you're just placing it on the nail. So as soon as you're done pushing down, you still want to go back. Make sure you go over the entire design. It may or may not work, especially if you have the old product. And then you're going to cure it. Flash cure it for 10 seconds. This is the part that people sometimes don't tell you, but it just kind of helps a little bit. Flash cure it for a quick 10 seconds. Okay. You then will carefully peel. Okay, it only worked on half of my nail, not the whole nail. My edges, I didn't do good on my edges. Here's where it possibly have gone wrong. When I cured my gel, I didn't cure it correctly. When I applied my gel, I didn't apply an even coat. I didn't apply enough gel. When I put my sticker down, I did not push hard enough on the sides or edges. Okay? It's super important that, like, this is the hardest, the transfers this way is the hardest. That's why people start saying, you know what, if I put gel on the back of it and I can peel my little design, it works better, and it does. But to do that with a design like this where you want to cover the whole nail, it's harder to do that. Although you can, but it is harder to do that. Okay? So that's it. That's all I have for you for today. That is how you make a transfer from a transfer sheet, a foil sheet, okay? And that is also how you do full coverage. It takes practice. It really does take a practice. I've always hated the whole sheet thing because I never get it right. There's some that they sell these, and we'll pull them out later, but they're chrome, and they're beautiful chrome. They've got glitter, they've got galaxy. Never in my life have I been able to do one solid. It comes perfect. There's always a corner or something that I always get wrong. I don't like this particular technique myself, but it is something that you can use, especially when you're using, they look really nice, like wedding nails or something. During Christmas time, if you do these that are like a full, or these are Christmas, a full little sheet, they just look really nice on the nail. But you just really do have to have that patience and that practice. The other ones that are really popular are these right here. Look how nice imagine how nice that would be on a nail, right in the middle. So pretty. But it's so hard, it's a hard technique to kind of master. Alright, so again, tomorrow, rebooters, you guys are welcome to go. Tomorrow you're not going to be able to select, you're just going to get pre-made transfer sheets. Okay, you're going to put it on one of your nail sticks, and Barbie theme is it, and you have 45 minutes to do your design. I will have different things out for you to use in the baskets off to the side. When you're done with your transfer sheet, you can fold it and then put it in your little box container and store it. Okay, and you're good to go. Questions? It's really fun. I like the individual transfer myself, but it's really fun to work with. It's a fun product. Lots of possibilities. Questions? Okay, that's all I have for you for today. You can continue to work. You can continue to practice.